23.7 Protaka. This is Security Break. We moved it from Wednesday to Tuesdays, just in case you didn't know. Now you know. So it's a special segment where we look at issues that have to do with security. And our usual guest is here. Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year.
Ambassador Boston Day is here, and today's topic we're looking at understanding personal security, everyday habits that keep you safe. And of course, he'll be giving us the tips and things to take away. Okay. How's the family, Chief?
The family is the one sitting here now. The family is sitting down here. Okay, well, Happy New Year, everybody. And this topic is very timely, considering it's a new year. And I'll first of all like to start by the general definition of security. It's a protection of lives and property. Lives refers to humans, animals, and other living things that has that life. And then property refers to assets and the rest of them. Now, but I have a personal definition of security in the course of my research and in the course of my activities in security. I decided to create my own definition, and I'm hoping it will soon be in the dictionary once I sign it for them for preview. Now, for me, according to the Ambassador Bosinde's own definition, security is the sum total of everything we do. Okay. There is nothing we do that is not security driven.
Okay.
You understand me? The food we eat, everything is security driven. Education, everything is security driven. So for me, security is the sum total of everything. You understand? Now, so when you say understanding personal security, the first thing to do is to understand that security is the sum total of everything, in line with the fact that you have to protect lives and property. Now, so when we talk about that, what are the habits now, everyday habits that keeps you safe? Now, because of social media, I'm talking so we could cut, like what I've just said can count for one short slide and all of that. So now, the next one is everyday habit that keeps you safe under personal security. One of those habits is prayer. Prayer is one of the everyday habits that keeps you safe. Prayer helps you to maintain control of situation with regards to a confidence in a spiritual being. So prayer is one way that keeps you, one habit that you should practice regularly that keeps you safe. The second habit is meditation. You know, people think meditation is prayer. Meditation is not prayer. Meditation is the act of calmly relaxing yourself in a pattern where you do not make noise, you seek for a calm place, and then you reflect on particular situations. You understand me?
So if you live in Ajegunle and you live in Maiwa, how can you get meditation? You're talking about quiet time, right?
Yes. You can have this. And then secondly, you can also meditate. You can meditate actually in a noisy place. You just have to learn how to get yourself away from the noise in the noise.
Okay, so it's a mental thing.
It's a mental thing. So if you meditate properly, you find out that you not have issues of depression and co. You understand me here? Another thing is exercise. I'm telling you everyday security habit, and you are wondering why I've not mentioned guns and all of that. So I'm just telling you, the next one is exercise.
Exercise.
On a daily basis, I have a routine I go through. I have this press up, I have this squatting, and then I have this back kind of press up with the chair. I have this skipping. I go through that on a daily basis. It doesn't take you more than 10, 15, 20 minutes. You can go through this depending on how you want to do it. The important thing is consistency. Let the body know that this man works out like this. Now, so have an exercise routine as little as it is. Yours can just be just press up, but have a routine that you do to shake your body, you know. And then reviewing your routine and engagements. Now, before you leave out your house, you should know where you're going to and what you're going there to do. And when you get there, you should stick to those things.
Okay.
Most times I rehearse what I say before saying them. I can dial someone's number and you hear me just talking like, waiting happen now, if somebody can reach out to you. The person has not picked. I know if the person not pick and not repeat it. So I tend to always try to rehearse what I want to say. Okay. You know, while waiting for spontaneity with regards to how the communication goes, but I still want to rehearse how I handle things. Another one is drinking of water. Drinking of water is another everyday habit that keeps you safe. Okay. You need to dehydrate yourself. Your body has a large percentage of water, So the medical people told us. And I have come to believe them because we urinate a lot, and sometimes you realize that you are urinating more than you even drank. You understand? So the point is, take a lot of water as you can, and then the last one is always mind your business. Now, when you mind your business, you are sure. If you keep all these things I'm saying and you mind your business, you have had a very wonderful security habit. But now, that's on a general level that has to do with association. You understand me? Now, let me tell you some other items with regards to still everyday habit, but these ones now are directly in the layman understanding of what security and insecurity is.
Okay.
I've given you a general overview of what you can do. If you begin to do those ones first, it will be easier to do the second one now. So, second steps that you can take under personal security habit is number one, consciousness. Always stay conscious. You understand me?
How do you mean?
Stay conscious of your environment. For example, when I walk into this place, I looked around this studio.
Okay.
You understand me? That's being conscious. You understand me? I did not just wake up and come, and when I entered here, I didn't just sit down. I checked the chair, if you noticed. I just checked the chair if it can carry my weight. And it can, then I just sat down. I don't just come and I sit down on the chair because I trust the chair so much. I'm not doubting the chair, but consciousness requires that you just check. You know,
Okay.
if I'm trying to shake somebody, I want to know how the person intends to shake me. Does he want to chop knuckle, or does he want to do a full shake?
Okay.
So when I try to shake somebody, I don't just stretch my hand. I keep it in a way that I can either fist bump or stretch it. Why? Because I'm giving the person an option. How do you want to be shaked? Or sometimes I'm the one that don't want to be shaked well, so I tell you how I want to be shaked. So consciousness is a lot bigger than we think. Now, if you have the ability to stay conscious, you can overcome a lot of criminal attacks. Because the biggest weapon of criminals is not the guns they carry. It's an element of surprise. The only way to defeat element of surprise is consciousness.
Okay.
You understand? Now, for example, people are being kidnapped. No kidnapper pre-inform you now and come. You just wake up and you just find out that you are moving and something happened. All of a sudden, come there. Bah. You understand me? But no matter how swift that operation is, it doesn't last more than 1-2 minutes for kidnap scenes. But no matter how swift that operation is, the kidnapper don't just pull up on you. Sometimes they tell you the person they came to kidnap, they couldn't see the person, and then they decided to just carry you. You heard stories like that.
Yeah.
Those things are false stories. They are not. They are false. No kidnapper wakes up in the morning and come and try your luck. It's wrong. That's life and death they are doing. So they know. So they plan. They tell you those things because someone has given them information about you.
Okay.
And then they don't want you thinking about that someone. So they make you believe they just randomly pick you. Nobody randomly pick anybody in the kidnap business. You understand me? That's what I believe. So if you are conscious, you can overcome all that, because no matter how sharp they are, you will get a wind of the move.
If you are conscious.
If you are conscious. You understand me? If you are not conscious, you won't get a wind of the move. So consciousness is one way to stay one step. If you're conscious while driving too, you will escape a lot of accidents. Not because you are the best driver, but because you're conscious. Because most time you find out that the other driver is misbehaving. So you that is conscious is expected that you can avoid him. You can be able to dodge to get to safety. But if you are not a conscious person, that's where you have a lot of fatal accidents. You understand? A conscious driver will be able to see things ahead and pre-plan them. As you are driving, you see your front, you see far. If you see a vehicle coming and you see the kind of speed it's coming with, and you see the vehicles in front and how it's overtaking, you will immediately plan yourself as a conscious person. You know? So consciousness helps you to prearrange yourself and also to preserve your life. That's the truth. Another one is learn how to greet people and see their responses.
Greet people and see their responses. How is that one important?
Very, very important. You have a neighbor. You guys can be happy and go to sleep. You don't know the phone call he received about you at night. You don't know if he saw you in his dream in the night. You don't know if he's a killer and he intends to kill you. You have a friend. You have a workplace. You don't know what's going on. The easiest way to find out what people think about you, even if it's not very accurate, but the easiest way to get a wind of what people think about you is when you greet them their response. If somebody is smiling with you too much and he doesn't smile with you before, you should be able to know why. This one when they laugh with me this morning, what happened? If somebody is normal with you, you know, everybody you go, you greet them, you see how they respond to you, and then there is a change in their response. Ordinarily, common sense will tell you that there is something going on with them. It can be personal, but actually something is going on. So greeting helps you to understand people's feelings. It helps you to understand people's current mood. And with that, it will guide you towards your future interaction with them with regards to that mood, whether happy or sad. It will also help you to cut your intentions towards them with regards to interaction. There are people that you greet this morning and the way they answered you know is not up for jokes. So skip those your petty jokes you do with them. There are people you greet this morning, you know that this morning these people are up for these jokes. You know, so greeting helps you to understand the next man, the next two men standing next to you and their mood at that point in time. So that you don't do something that will blow or spoil your relationship with them and then lead you into a problem situation with them that has to now lead to various security challenges in your life in the future. Good morning, good afternoon, greetings, and it has led to so many things for people who do not see that. You know, my staffs know if I talk with them, any small thing I say, come, what do they think like that? So, Ghana, you think, I say, I just want to ask you. Because Snoop said he did before. And most times they don't tell you, but with time, they understand that this man is interested in everything they do. So, they always open up, you know. So then, settling pending issues with people.
To settle pending issues with people?
Yes, with people. Even this one, the Bible even encourages this. Say, if you even bring an offering to church, and your brother is, you are quarreling with your brother, you say you should drop that offering and go and settle with your brother, because having peace with your brother is more important than that offering that you are bringing. After all, God is not coming down to pick it, you know. It's still going to be utilized here. But he's interested in that, having peace with your brother, because it's eternal for him. The Bible says, follow peace with all men and holiness, without which no man shall see God.
Follow peace with all men.
With all men. That is why I tell people that.
Many people don't obey that.
No. If you see the scripture, you must do all.
No, as in this particular one, follow peace with all men.
You know, I've been studying the scriptures as a child of God. Yes, as a child of God, I've been studying the scripture, and I realized that guarantee of a successful relationship with God is not something you choose what to do in the Bible. It's something you obey every instructions. That's in Joshua 1:8. This book of the law should not depart out of your mouth. You should meditate day and night and observe to do according to how many? All that is written therein. Then thou shalt make thy way prosperous. Thou shalt have good success. So, good success spiritually, biblically, is defined by your ability to meditate and observe to do according to all. It's not just there again. It's also in Psalm 1 from verse 1 to 3. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the way of sinners, nor standeth in the way, that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. He said, but his delight is in the law of the Lord. And in the law does he meditate day and night. That referring to Joshua 1:8. Then 3 says, he shall be like a tree planted by rivers of water, that brings forth his fruit in his season, and his leaf shall not wither. So scripturally speaking, total obedience is what guarantees results. So the Bible says, follow peace with how many men? All men, and holiness, without which no man shall see God. Now, police are men. People don't understand these things. Police people are men. So when I say people say I hate policeman, I hate this policeman, and I just know you can't see God. It's not about the policeman you hate.
But the policeman like us.
I don't care whether he likes you. You that say you are a Christian and you hate policeman, you can't see God. It's a simple thing. You that say you are following God. I have been where people tell me, I don't like police at all. Nothing will make me like them. I say, well, that means you don't go see God. Who tells you I don't go see God? I say, you read Bible now. Follow peace with all men. So you must try your best to be peaceful with everybody.
We'll talk about that one later.
One way of being peaceful with everybody is also by avoiding them.
Okay, avoid problem.
Avoiding people is also a way of being peaceful.
Okay, explain that one now.
It's very simple. Hello, good morning. How are you doing? I'm fine. I move.
Okay.
Now, do you know I can be peaceful with you and you're not peaceful with me? It's not a problem. I'll make heaven. I can greet you, but in your mind you hate me, you have malice with me, you don't answer my greetings. I'll keep greeting you and just keep going.
So, but this will also help you with your security, I guess.
Yes. How will it help you with your security? If you're able to settle issues you have with people, it will be difficult for people to just wake up and set you up.
Okay.
Now, most times people attack people. They get information from people close to them. And these people that they get information from that are close to them are people harboring grudges against these people. And they still know these people. Some of these people are wives harboring grudges against husband. Maybe they caught their husband cheating, or they are aware of his escapades. And they can't say, oh, they are there, oh, but they have problem with that. So when they have opportunity to sell out that man, they will. Sometimes husband against the wife too. Sometimes children against father. Sometimes relatives, families, especially more polygamous homes. So then sometimes business partners, friends, and other people like that. So
It's always inside. There's always someone inside.
If you have an understanding that this person is not happy with you, be the first to approach to find out why. The way you look at me and the way you act and the way you do, I don't think you're happy with me. I'm sorry, maybe I may not have remembered what I've done wrong, but please, can you just please help me? Let me know so I can retrace my step and probably apologize. Not that you go the way you did. I never do you anything. Me, I don't check my life. I know they're wrong at all. No. Be at the place of that humility. Be that first approach. Why are you being that first approach? You're not being because you love that person so much. No. You are being that first approach because the reaction of that person, even if that issue is not settled, but the reaction of that person will tell you what to do around the person, what not to do around the person. So you can be able to know what to do and what not to do to keep yourself safe. Remember, the goal is not the person's safety, it's your safety. So every action that I am advising are steps that keeps you safe, not even the next person. You understand me? So at this point, the next person's feeling is not what we are judging. We are judging. Your safety is what we are looking at, you know. Also, so while in motion, review your surroundings.
Okay.
When I say motion, I mean movement. Whether you are trekking, jogging, driving, review your surroundings. You know, some people say that one are people they drive. No, even people that are trekking. Sometimes people trek and people are trailing them. You go for early morning exercise, you jog from Rumola to Rumokuta. People are trailing you to know where you stay. They won't hurt you on the road, but they intend to know your house, to know where to know when to come back and hurt you. You understand me? So while you are walking on the street, watch yourself. Nobody wakes up and just drags a woman's bag. They trail you for a minute. They watch your steps for a minute before they drag and snatch your bag. You understand me? Also, people who drag people from the roadwalk to on sidewalks into the car, they know what they do. That brings me to the next one. Whenever you're walking on any road, walk against the car. Don't walk in the same way. Yeah. If, for example, if the car is going, the guy is going to your, let me say the cars are all going leftward.
Let's say from here to Rumola. I'm jogging from here to park.
Okay, let's say from my one to Rumola. You should stay on the opposite lane where you see the vehicles coming. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Okay, so you can see the cars coming.
You can see the cars coming and let them not be coming behind you.
Okay.
The reason for that is one, avoiding of accidents. Some drivers who can just mistake run into the sidewalk and they kill people. But if you are watching the vehicle coming, you will notice that this vehicle is already making a mistake. It will give you enough time to secure yourself. Secondly, you will not be victim of vehicles that will stop and drag someone into their car and snatch human beings. You understand? Then for those who drive, it's the same application, but their own is higher because if they keep reviewing their surroundings while in motion, they will know how many vehicles are behind them and they will know how many vehicles are trailing them. A lot of kidnap cases are born out of trailing people while driving to where they stay before they carry out this operation. But people who review their surroundings while moving, they always end up escaping this because they get to notice a particular vehicle always with them. They get to notice that they've taken turns severally and this vehicle seems to have taken same turn. It may not be directly behind you. It can even be 4 or 5 cars behind you. But it's very easy to notice. You understand me? So all those things give you this consciousness. They build this consciousness in you, and when they become part of you, you do them even unconsciously. Other one is know government and community laws of your environment and where you are. A lot of people don't have a wind of government laws and regulations. They seem to do things the way they like, and then when they are apprehended or they are held, they begin to tell you this thing why they do it bad. Why you no go allow me do it? You no get humanity. They start talking. The truth is that the essence of law is to control people's activities. That's the essence of the law. You understand? So you, in any environment you find yourself, must try your best to understand how they do things. You understand me? For example, a lot of gates in River State now have gates, though I do not support that because that one is government road and they have no right to do all those gates in those environments and deprive people from going in and out, especially for roads that government made. That is very wrong, and very soon we will take that up. There are things that we are planning with the authorities, and very soon that will happen. But on the interim, I advise people to know community laws around their environment. For example, if you are traveling to anywhere that you are not familiar with their culture, you should browse. Everything is online. You should ask questions about their culture. So you don't travel down there now, and the day you get there is the day they are doing their human sacrifice. They normally use strangers. You understand me? And then any stranger that comes out is what they use, and then you are just driving into that town, or maybe in a commercial vehicle. For example, for some time now in some eastern parts, there's something they do called sit at home on Monday. Now you don't know, and then on Monday, because you feel like that thing is illegal and it's wrong, in as much as I know it is also very illegal and wrong, and then you now, because it's illegal and wrong, you now want to go there because you are now Nigerian Army and Nigerian Air Force and Nigerian Police. You understand? No. You try to give them that this thing, for them to do that their thing. Same if you are traveling abroad. Understand dressing, understand culture, understand their holidays and ceremonies that happens in that environment. This will help you keep yourself safe in such environment. Then lastly, keep privacy private.
Okay.
Keep privacy private. You know, your ATM pin, your password, your family, your business, and your movements. Anything that is worth being private should be private. Now, in the sum total, so what is that one word for the entire lecture for today? For the entire security tips for today, the one word for the entire understanding personal security, everyday habit that keeps you safe is consciousness. Everything I have said here boils down to one word: consciousness. A very conscious person who is conscious of everything I have said here, and even more or less, will always end up securing themselves. So, my name is Ambassador Bosinde, and if you have any questions with regards to understanding personal security tips and everyday habit that keeps you safe, you can reach out to Rhythm 93.7 FM and drop your questions. And when we come next Tuesday, we start by answering any pending questions. You could also hit them on social media, and you can also follow me on social media. I am going to be doing a lot of security teachings and lectures. Bosinde Life on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and every other handle. Even YouTube is Bosinde Life. Bosinde Life is spelled BOSINDELIVE. BOSINDELIVE. So you go follow me on Instagram, follow our page on Facebook, and of course YouTube, TikTok is Bosinde Life. Okay, you can also invite us to come speak on security in your organization. We can come teach security or do public speaking on security, question and answer section. Anything you want to know about security, we can talk both policing and other things. So feel free to invite us, and if you want to invite us, you can call 0803 945 6424. That's 0803 945 6424. Okay, so you don't be like the SUG, this thing that carries food into the studio. All right.